Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Thursday, guys. We are back in the office today. It is right now about 1 o'clock. We are getting the printers loaded up. We got into the office a little bit ago. We have just been doing some computer work, getting all of that worked out. I did get my vlog uploaded. That was from yesterday, so make sure you guys go watch that. We have a little bit of a busier day. It is the end of the week, so everyone's just getting their last minute orders in. We have to finish the screen printing order that we were doing yesterday, and also the shop is getting a little bit crazy again, so I'm actually going to start ripping the files for the prints, and then after that I'm going to get the shop cleaned up while it's all like loading, just to keep everything in line. But let's get this day started, grab some coffee, and let's work together. All right, got some files ripping on the printer. So right now I am going to just clean up the floor while those get loaded up. Alex is in the back making some coffee. We do have this screen printing order to finish today. I think we're about 80 sheets away, so it shouldn't take too long. But we do have to knock that out because we want to get that out today. Alex already turned on the oven for the day, or the conveyor dryer. We call it the oven. So that should be all ready to go. So we really just have to get everything up, and then I think we'll be good. I'm finishing up these designs and getting them up for the day. Do have some big gang sheets, but nothing I don't think like too outrageous. So fingers crossed. It is about 1. I was telling you guys about 1 in the afternoon. It's closer to 2 now, but I'm going to spend some time getting everything cleaned up to help us. Having it clean has just really helped us keep our heads on throughout the week, especially during the crazy times or the crazy days. So I'm going to clean up, and then hopefully by that time all of these will be ripped and we can just load them up to the printer.
Yeah.
All right, just finished loading up the printers with the film. So now I am going to kind of just clean off at the top of the printers, like the ovens, and then get the designs loaded up and run their cleanings. And then we should be good to go. It looks like the files are finished downloading on one printer, and now I'm gonna just put it on printer, the other one. And once we do that, I like to load up the biggest files first to just get those printing, and then as the day goes on, it's easier just to upload the smaller files because they don't take as long to rip. So that's what's on the plan now. Got designs uploaded for both printers. We're just running cleanings on DTF printer 2 right now, and then DTF printer 3 is pretty much good to go. I think it just finished cleaning. So we're actually going to go ahead and run the first print. The first print on it is only about 150. It's a bunch of different smaller orders. So I just wanted to get those out of the way. And then printer number 2, this file is about 780 inches. So that is going to take a bit of time. I might have to try to work on getting printer number 4 up. It was having some issue yesterday with the blue on it that you guys know about. But we kind of do need it to get started. So I'm gonna maybe spend some time doing that. I was gonna take the trash out, but it looks like the trash is full and they haven't come yet, so I don't want to take that. I don't want to fill it up with our crap too. So that's what's happening. We are going, Alex is right now finishing or working on the screen print transfers. Once we get these up, I'll try to hop on there with him. I just want to make sure that I can get all of the transfers up and everything's like good to go. It looks like printer number 2 is actually okay, and that looks great. So I'm going to try to run the design on it. We'll see if it's going to work out like perfectly. It usually does. It's going to start banding or something, and then I'll have to clean it again. But I'm going to get the next design loaded up. Orders are still coming in. I think everyone's getting like their last minute orders in for the Super Bowl. I was telling you guys yesterday we had a lot of orders for the Super Bowl. So I think that that's kind of just what everyone's getting in before Sunday, because we have a lot of overnights and we like overnight shipments, and we have a lot of like of the designs. So I kind of think that's what everyone's doing. But I'm gonna get the next design loaded up just in case this finishes. Well, when this finishes, because usually I'm sorry, I was trying to think of something. Usually it takes for the file that's like 100 and so inches, that's gonna take maybe I would say 30 minutes tops to print. And then after that we can load up the next file. So I just want to have basically everything downloaded and loaded up and ripped so that it's basically boom, boom, boom. Printer number 2 is looking pretty clean so far. I might have to run one more cleaning on it. It did really well when it first loaded up. I mean, I don't know. It actually looks pretty good. I think we'll be okay. I think it's okay. If there's an issue, it's probably going to work itself out. Printer number 2 or printer number 3 up perfect as always. So we're off to a good start today, guys. Time right now is 3:35. I've kind of just been packaging some orders as I go. We do have the door open because it's very smoky, or it was smoky in here. It's not as smoky anymore, but it's also hot outside, so I'm going to try to see if I can get that door shut. But right now I am packaging just some orders for UPS as well as FedEx, just so that we have them ready to go. No issues, all of that. It's just good to be prepared on busy days like this, because towards the end of the day, around like when we're rushing to FedEx, things can be missed, or it just leaves more opportunity for more opportunity for mistakes when we don't take our time packaging orders. So this has just been something that helps, especially since we roll them up at the end of the printers. It's just super easy to come over here and pick them up. So I'm going to package some. I already have some down here that's ready to go. I've just been slowly printing them. I got printer number 4 up. I tried to run some cleanings on it. It still has that blue line, and so I have it soaking in Clog Buster right now. I think at the end of the day we're just probably going to have to get a new print head. It just seems like right now we're really just like sorry, to make sure I just clicked the right shipping. It really just seems like right now we are kind of just getting by with it, and that's not going to work. So we need to really just get a new print head. And we have to get a new heating plate for. So we have a lot of parts that we need to order for these printers to keep up on them. I don't know what happened with printer number 4. I don't know why what's up. Sometimes it works, other times it doesn't, but that's just how it goes. So I'm going to finish packaging this order that I printed right now. And then I'm going to make sure that all the other printers are good to go. They were good last time I checked. I've been rolling them up, so I've been keeping a pretty close eye on them. Printer number 2 is doing really well today. We haven't really had any issues with it. So printer number 3 is also doing well, but that's not really good. That one is typically pretty good on its own. It's pretty hot in here, so I really need to either get the air conditioning on or close that door because it's getting toasty. Time right now is about 4:30. I got a bunch of packages ready to go to UPS. Right now, I don't think that printer number 4 is going to be able to work. I don't know what's going on. It's just that blue line is not going away. So we're going to have to do with our 2 printers. Alex has been trying to fix printer number 1. If you guys don't know, printer number 1's heating plate has been down, but that really isn't like too like catastrophic. We can typically like make it work. What the I don't know where that was pointing. What the big issue is that the one of the ink lines for one of the whites ink lines is like super clogged, and it's kind of like solidified, the ink has, so we have to really kind of push that out. So it's really just trying to see if we can get it to work. I don't know, we'll see. But it is a crazy busy day. It looks like the screen prints got finished by Alex. I wasn't able to do too much. I helped him powder a few, but the printers have kept me busy basically all day. So we have the 700 and some file that was on printer number 2 that I was talking to you guys about earlier. It looks like, it's about at 68%. So that one's gonna finish hopefully soon here, probably within the next hour or so. At least I hope so, because we need printer number 2. Printer number 3 has been just basically, where's the marker? Printing it's like a workhorse today. So we're really just trying to keep up with it. I'm trying to keep something on every single, like the printer's running 24/7 because the queue is very big today, and we have a lot of big orders. So we just need to get it all together. It's hot in here. It's about 77 in the warehouse. I think that's because the door is open, but we need the door open because it's been smoky. So it's just very hot in here. But we really have to get the ventilation system worked out before summer, because we're not going to be able to have the garage or have the door open in the summer. It's just going to be way too hot. But that's what's happening right now. I'm going to try to get some, continue working on printer number 4, see if I can get anything to come from it. I'm going to see what Alex says about printer number 1, if he was able to get that clog out. But let's just hope that we can wrap this day up strong. We are making progress, guys. We have printer number 4 up and going. The blue line stopped, so that is very helpful because we do have a lot of big orders. We have just about to upload printer number 3, and then printer number 2 with the 700-inch file is about to finish. It's about 95% of the way done, so that helps a lot. And then we have a couple, still like quite a few sheets, but they're all going FedEx. UPS packages are already packed and ready to go. One of us has to go drop it off, but Alex has been focusing on printer number 1, and I've been focusing on all of the rest of them. So we're just really trying to get all of these orders out for the day. Gotta make sure I got all of them. And then, we have some in there with we have some in there that have longer turnaround times, so we are going to have to print those tomorrow. I don't usually like leaving the queue with orders in there if we can't, but today has just been truly insane in terms of getting orders or printing the orders, and with one printer down and the second one just now starting to do what it's supposed to do, it's just been a little crazy. So we are printing right now. This is one order, that's another, and then printer number 4 over there has a different order. And then Alex is just starting to test printer number 1. He did say that he put some it's called Last Chance or whatever, clog buster, into the print head to try to get this out. So basically it's this one right here that we can't get any ink to run it through, and even when I was feeling it earlier, like this line, it was like rock hard. So I think that the ink had solidified in there because it's just been sitting there, and we keep trying to run it and it's not working. So he put some of the Last Chance clog buster, which is what you're supposed to put in before you order a new print head and all of that and take those steps. And even when I just felt it, the line does feel pretty clear, so I think it's coming out. Hopefully we're making progress on that front. We will still need a heating plate for that one, but that's nothing that we can't work without, if that makes sense. As long as we have the dryer settings, it should be okay and we set the right speed, it should be okay to print orders normally. But I'm getting some fresh air. It is hot in here. It's 80 degrees outside and it's about 79 in the warehouse, but it is keeping all of the fog out. So we just need to not be breathing that in. But it's been a crazy day, guys. I can't believe it's already 5 o'clock. I also can't believe it's Thursday. But this is usually how the ends of the weeks go. Wednesday through Friday are insanely busy, and then Mondays and Tuesdays are kind of just like everyone getting back from the weekend, getting all their orders ready, but Mondays and Fridays are, Wednesday through Fridays are truly insane. I think I mentioned that we did get that screen printing order done, so we're going to get that shipped out today out of the queue. We do have some other screen prints that I have to finish tomorrow, but right now our main focus is just getting all of these big DTF prints out. Time right now is 6:12. I just got back from UPS. We had a couple packages that had to go there, but all the big orders that we have are going FedEx because people chose like FedEx Priority or FedEx Overnight. So a lot of them are going. It's going to be a very busy day at FedEx. We did have to, I had to reprint one of the files because I don't know what happened, but something with the printer, it rolled back or whatever. So I do have to reprint one of the files, but we are making, I would say, very good time. We're definitely going to make it to FedEx and hopefully clear out a bunch of the orders. I printed all the big ones first, and now there's just a few little ones left to print, so I'm hoping that we can just get them out to clear out the queue. But it is 6:13, so we're going to be cutting it pretty close. But if not, we'll just finish them tomorrow and they'll be good to go. But right now, all 4 printers are being used. Alex is trying to fix printer number 1. He's been just kind of pushing the ink through it, trying to get the print head clear and trying to push it, like trying to clean the lines basically so that it can all come out. But right now he's doing looks like he's gonna do a cleaning, or he's gonna try to print something. So mainly the biggest issue we've been having is, you guys can see, like, this is supposed to be white, like kind of like right here a little bit. You see how it's all white? These two are not white, there's just nothing there. So that means there's a pretty big clog or something in the ink line that is causing that from getting obstructed. So really we're just trying to figure that out, pushing clog buster through it to try to get through the print heads. So I was telling you guys earlier when Alex was cleaning the print head that there was like a tube of just solid ink. This is the tube. He ended up cutting it and making like a new one. I'm gonna try to cut it open once he gets his footage for it, but look at that. I don't know if you can see it. I wish it would. Yeah, see, you can like see the ink in there. I'm gonna cut it open, so I want him to vlog his clip so that I can do that. Least favorite tasks of having big orders for screen prints is to put them in the bag. Let's see if we can do this without any help. Probably gonna need about 4, I think, for this whole order. A little over, I think. No, probably around 500. Gonna put them in the box. We are gonna have to kind of build a box to make it fit, but glad to have those be good and out of here. All right, guys, time right now is 7:16. We are cutting 2 of the printers. I'm cutting printer number 3, and Alex is cutting printer number 4. Printer number 2 is just printing for tomorrow, so I think we're going to just let it run until like right up until we leave. we basically got every order up. There was one customer that we didn't get out, which is unfortunate, but they did select 2-day for their shipping. So I think we're just going to email them and let them know that it's going to get shipped out tomorrow, but that we will upgrade them to overnight shipping. So they'll still get it in the same time frame. Typically, if stuff like that happens, we like to just make sure that we still meet their deadline. So if they need it in 2 days, or if they're doing ground or whatever, we'll usually upgrade their shipping at no charge if we're not able to get it out the same day. We'll upgrade their shipping so they'll still get it the same day that they were originally going to get it. If they just do 2-day, we'll of course do it at no charge for them. They're typically, when that happens, customers are really understanding, especially if it has something to do with like artwork or something like that. So we will just let them know. It's just really good to like communicate with them rather than just like not letting it, because of course they're going to be like anticipating the like shipping notification when they do same day. So we just will email them tonight once we get home and once we get all these packages. But we are in a rush to get these packages out the door. It is so hot in here. I think I see it on the thermostat and it says like 28, right? Or not 28, 78. So it's 78 in the warehouse. The door is going to have to be shut soon. And we're going to have to figure out something to do for the summer, because I'm not doing Houston summers like this. But thank you guys so much for watching this crazy and hectic day. I'm going to end the vlog here, go home, get this uploaded for you guys. But thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.